If it's Friday in the Western Hemisphere, it must be Max Chaos Day. And that's what we're playing. Simutrans sessions here on How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. And today I'm showing you how not to game by doing maximum chaos. I'm really hoping to see some trains block up and such here shortly due to crossings and due to twistings and turnings. We'll see. But there's things we need to do, and there's no chaos without adding more chaos. And what could be more chaotic than my coffee in the morning? In just a moment while I try to figure out, there they are. Been trying to find my reading glasses all morning so I can see the screen. And now we're ready to go. This here's our financials. We're real close. It's that dreaded morning that I don't celebrate anymore in December. 1.13 million already. So yeah, we're just gonna let it run down to the wire, and we'll stop and talk about the financials and see how it's doing. I will say this: at this point in time, it's doing much better than our cleanup method did. But that's because the cleanup method kept turning into all sorts of jam up issues because I didn't get the signaling right for putting everything onto one track or the routings. We'll be playing things for quiet for just a second here while I move the game. All right, coming up on the Christmas or New Year's Eve in the game, we're gonna give it one little kicker, take and make it there. All right, I only stopped at 2 hours into January, so we're doing good. End of the year at 1.154. Slide up, slightly down. Trend is still continuing, but that's normal. Uh, Trips is going to be the spot to take a peek, and Trips is constant upward trajectory, so that's a good sign. It means that the system we're building, chaotic as it is, is drawing passengers and cargo. All right. And we got a bush that's 28 years old and 7 months. Chaos is going to be required. What the heck did we get here? A big stadium. Now this is new to me. I think I've only seen it once. Wow. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to need to do a detour on this train. Why? Because you need to serve a big stadium. Gee. Willikers, golly gee, yeah, we've got to serve a big stadium. So we're going to make a detour onto this train. There we go. And then we'll need a street in there. Get my stuff all lined up here. Sorry, I didn't do this before we came on. Something I don't always remember to do, especially before the first cup of coffee. All right, we need streets around this thing too. Gonna have to tie that in with a bus and a train station. Yeah. And we're gonna give it the big stop. Because I have a feeling with 240 passengers generated and 240 mail, we're gonna have some fun here. Speaking of which, I need to see about picking up mail. Okay. So where did that train go to? Malafield. And I think it's this guy. Yep, the blundercuss. Okay, so we're going to fix the blundercuss. Let him go ahead and roll. And the blundercuss will now have a new stop along the way. And we need to start thinking about some road connections here. There we go. That'll help the town grow a little bit more over here at Pullingfield. Never expected to get the good things. Ooh. I've had tourist things to grow before, but never that kind. We're doing something right while doing something wrong. Hey, while we're at it, we got to get the bus serving that. Come over to Gordian Knot. Dispatch. And we're going to need a couple of bus routes. And a couple new stops besides just that. All right, let's grab our standard bus double-decker. Buy two of them, three of them, and we're going to just do our first run here. It's going to be a ugly little run like this. Rename it to Poly Stadium Station. Town Hall moved on us again. So that's good to take and serve the Town Hall. And then we're going to need to start thinking about only a stop in here. One over there. And we need one there. So our first stop's there. Oops. Do one there. And then go straight down the main road. Do a loop. And back that way. And then for the new places on this side, just do a little bus like that. Tuck in there. Copy backwards. And he's the zipper. Paula Field zipper bus. And that'll take and get that. So that we got some functionality. We've got service into our football stadium now. And we're going to take and do a little bit of road work just to make certain that we enjoy that football stadium even more. And we can't stand that name. I mean, it's a big stadium. We know it's the big stadium. We'll figure out a name for that in a bit, but we're going to call it temporarily the party block. All right, What can we do for chaos now? We need to do something chaotic. You know what would be chaotic? We can start doing more trams or... Ooh, oh, 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 this is going to be funny. I've got an idea that's nasty. Find the spot. And because it's chaotic idea, just a pure chaos idea. Let's see if it will work. I don't really care how much it's going to cost me. Gotta figure the ship hoist out. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. Because it's chaotic, we did it. And only someone chaotic as me would think that the correct way to connect everything up is a ferry canal. All right. Now I gotta make my little loop thing. At each end. So the ferries can turn around. Get a ferry here. Oh, duh. We did it wrong. Those were shipyards. What was I doing? see what I'm doing wrong. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with ferries, obviously. All right, so it's obviously not the what I'm looking for. Yep, you got to work on level in this one. All right. Well, if nothing else, we've added some chaos by making some things we got to work around. Then again, maybe these automatically work. We'll figure it out as we go along. But it gives me things to work around. All right. And we'll call this a game. So I added some chaos by throwing in something that doesn't work. Let's see how much that cost me. I'm Kelly Jack. This is Max Chaos Days. Thanks for watching. Have a better day than I'm having.